What is going on, everyone, and welcome to a special, unique video, I guess. So what we're going to be doing is opening 600 sealed black magic crystals. Now, I actually grinded for pretty much all of these in a lot of hours at Oryx, grinding for 64, and I just hadn't had them, so I figured let's open them. Now, one thing I was really curious about is the drop rate, and are they all even? Because if we look at the black magic crystals, obviously the price is not the same as before, but like, how many precisions and powers can we get? So as you guys can see, all of these are like roughly the same price, but how many powers and precisions can we get to profit? Now, do I expect a profit? Not really. Do I think any are really worth getting? Not really, because if there's any that are like pretty mandatory, I would say precisions, which you turn into Elcars. Powers can be turned into the RBF ones. I'm not really sure why you use these, to be honest. I think you do this for certain classes, like to put it in the hunting armor, so you just can like dive off of cliffs and take actually 0 damage. Or it could be the knockback and float resist, which is actually really nice. Not sure why that's sold out. Oh, I mean, you could still get it, but just 0. So basically, the idea is to see, of the 600, are they gonna be roughly even, or am I just gonna get a lot more than the others? Anyway, we have it on hotkey, we have it on our F12, as you guys can see, and yeah, let's see if we get anything good. And we don't know the rates, but in theory, they should all be roughly the same within small margin. Let's go. Let me open like 20 first so I can... Oh god, they don't stack. That's awkward. I forgot they don't stack. Okay, hold up. This is weird. Let me... Okay, so we're gonna have to do this by storage now because I forgot. I'm dumb. So we're gonna put them in our central market. That means we gotta stand by one. This is kind of awkward because I do have some in there. So we'll just use this as margin of error, whatever. All right, let's keep spamming the button until we max out, and then we'll put them in and count the total. Basically, the jackpot ones, jackpots are powers and precisions, because those are, for some reason, 3 times the price. Have we gotten any so far? Got 1 precision. What did the powers look like again? Just haven't gotten any. Got a few precisions so far. That's nice. I'm not here to profit off of this. If I do, that's cool. Just like, it's kind of look like candy gummies, like, you know, when you go to the store. What, we just scored like 3 of these in a row. I don't think you can get the power ones from these. Either that or I'm just really unlucky. I know these used to drop a lot at Elvia Oryx back in the day, before the sealed ones even came out. So it would just be these dark blue ones, the armors, and bigger. I'm glad it organizes it. Okay, so if you guys want to take a screenshot of that, cool. we're just gonna count the total at the end, because for the most part they're the same. I know what I'm doing is not really efficient, because if you're trying to actually melt them down, you melt them from the sealed, ideally. All right, time to go again. We're getting candy rocks from this. Still have another 300 of them. Okay, so what we're gonna do, or I guess as an experiment, is, let's see, how much are these? So these are, I guess, let's say 1.4, because that just even, and let's pull the calculator out. 600 times 1.4 million. So let's say it would have cost me 840 million, right, to get all these. How much can we get in precision crystals alone? Maybe I'll sell them, but realistically, I think I'm gonna keep all of these, mostly because you never know. They keep, over the years, they just add things that require like magic crystals, and it's probably good to have them when the time comes. Remember like a year or two ago when there was a huge drought or shortage of black magic crystals and stuff, and they were like 6 mil each for, I don't know, a good 6 months before they like raised the drop rate in Valencia, and Elvia was not a thing yet. So yeah, I remember that. So I always want to have some magic crystals just in case they ever do something like that again, which I don't think they will. And plus, if you know how to read the patch notes, sometimes the global lab comes out a little bit in advance, so you can prepare for that. Also, there's zero shot anyone needs a high amount of any of these. Round 4, I think. The good news is I put it on a key F12 that I don't use it as often, so if my F12 key breaks by spamming it, that's okay. Overall, the rates do seem pretty even. Yeah, they're like pretty spread out within margin, so I think that's good. The rates are even, and we have a decent enough sample size to test it. Oh, that's all 600. Okay, then. All right, so yeah, if we look at the spread of all 600 crystals we opened, it looks pretty even within a small margin of error, which I think is a good thing. 50 black magic crystal precisions. Yeah, let's dump those. Because for some reason, Well, I know why they're expensive, because precision crystals are like the budget options for best in, or like the next one under the best in slot. So everyone pretty much uses Elcar these days, which are basically a slightly better, more accuracy version of a precision. However, those crystals are a little bit more expensive. So yeah, that's why they're a little bit higher. So did I profit? Probably not. I think for the most part, I mean, I probably profited a little bit, but realistically, the rest of these would be like breaking even in price. And then if I sell 50, these are probably about 2.5 times the cost after taxes. So if anything, we probably made maybe like 80 mil after taxes, which is not a lot. It's not like game changing or anything, but yeah, it was a good experiment. I just wanted to see what it was like. That was all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.